But you wonder, what was the real reason they didn't want him there?
You have to examine the people around him in his circles to see how were they treated versus how was he treated. And this is both local people with these concerts, but also nationally. How is the nation looking at somebody like a Paul Robeson versus how did the nation look at somebody like Pete Seeger or Woody Guthrie? Similarly blacklisted, but nowhere near the level of Paul Robeson. We can look and see exactly why Paul Robeson was eventually blacklisted immediately after this. Robeson, they took away his passport right after this. And they said explicitly that it wasn't because of any communist allegiance. It was specifically because he was speaking out against the poor treatment of Black Americans. The FBI said this. They said that point blank. It was not because of any communist allegiance, it was because he was criticizing the treatment of Black Americans. He would eventually be given his passport back. By then, his career was very much destroyed. Even then, he was still being monitored, his records, his films being suppressed, and it destroyed him. People made a big deal about him. Is he a communist? Is he not a communist? And that's a whole conversation that we can have because, I mean, many people have asked that question. Many people still, to this day, believe Paul Robeson was a communist. It's been proven that he was not a member of the Communist Party. But at the end of the day, it doesn't even really matter in the grand scheme of things, but also it certainly didn't matter in terms of why he was actually blacklisted. That really wasn't what it was. This was a Black American speaking out against the mistreatment of his people.